Greetings, YouTube. There have been times in my 11,000 plus video MCOC history on this channel where I've been quick to criticize Kabam, and then I have to later come out and say, I was wrong. I don't think that that was nearly as bad for the game or the community as I thought it was initially. One of the things that comes to mind when I think about those kind of discussions or videos was even the change, even though they need a buff now, for solo supreme crystals, and how I thought this is just an outrageous price, but it's so easy now to get those shards that now I have 6 million plus that are left over. Now part of me really is trying to hoard those, hoping that they eventually get a pretty significant buff, particularly with tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic, because right now it's still a 1% drop rate for each, and even 5-star 6-stone crystals can be buffed in terms of those drop rates. But the same thing can be true where I am quick to say on paper this is great for the community and I praise Kabam, and then I later find out as the game goes on that it was not nearly as pro player as I had seen or thought on paper. I have spent $10 in the Platinum track. Now I have been on the record, and I'll say it again, I think it's a very good deal for $10. Especially if you get lucky like I did and get at least one 6-star in the Nexus Crystal. Now, you only can get a Nexus Crystal if you're a Paragon. So if you're watching this and you aren't Paragon, then I suppose what I just said is irrelevant to you. But we are now so many days into this Platinum Palooza track. We have just, 4 days left to go worth of rewards. We'll get some special days here, which I suppose allows you to, if you went for it, get some bonus 6-star shards. But for the sake of this video, all we need to know is that we only have one more day of like the double treasure chest day. It's day 29, and it gets you either a 4-star gold pull, and then a 4th rate booster pack, and then X amount of no full and gold pull crystals. This is pretty much the same for the top 2 progression, minus some gold pull crystals. And then when you look at the Platinum track, you get the 3rd rate booster pack. And that's, again, allows you to choose the piece of a super fabulous one, pretty exciting, and some super fabulous crystals. But for the sake of the Rocket Raccoon special crystals, which I was such a huge fan of earlier, where you can get Nexus Guns Blazing Crystals or Guns Blazing Crystals. These are the special featured Rocket Raccoon crystals. We're done getting those, even for $10, it appears, for the rest of the month. Now, because of that, if you go down to the event tracker for the Cavalier Spin It to Win It, you'll see that even with the $10, I've only opened 6 of these. And so I am still 4 crystals away from the 5-star Rocket Raccoon, and I'm still 9 crystals away from the 6-star. So it appears at this point, if I'm reading this correctly, and there's always a chance I'm not, that I still need to open 9 Rocket Raccoon featured crystals, 9 Guns Blazing crystals, to guarantee myself a 6-star. That is almost $100 worth of units for a 6-star Rocket Raccoon, and I'm not saying that his buff isn't good. I think it's pretty cool, but that is not a pro player move. That is an anti-player move that forces people to either spend cash and or spend units that they probably wouldn't be normally spending on Rocket Raccoon crystals to guarantee themselves the 6-star. I was so excited about this because we have never seen a guaranteed 6-star from Kabam. And I just, like an idiot, thought, well, Kabam is finally wanting to give everybody that at least has a certain progression level a guaranteed 6-star. Now, that's technically correct, but it's a pay-to-play, whether that be cash and or units system, that's high enough to be kind of ridiculous. Now, look, if this was 10 points and I had to spend 1,200 units, I think I'd be okay with that. I think I'd be willing to spend 1,200 units to get 6-star. But to get the 5-star for that, and I have to spend 2,700 to get the 6-star, it's a system that I like the concept, but it's so overpriced that it's kind of infuriating. And I'm not trying to say that to be Mr. Negative. I'm not trying to say that to just get clicks. I'm saying that because it's priced at a premium. And I was excited about this being like a new thing we look forward to maybe at least once a year. And now I'm just looking at this and saying, this is an opportunity lost. It was anti-player based on how many points you needed. If they had allowed you to get 2 points for a crystal, and maybe we're at 12 points now and I'm spending 900 units to get the 6-star, again, that's a different conversation. I'm willing to spend some units to meet them halfway in the solution, but not this many. So what do you think about this? Do you think it's actually really fair and I'm just being too critical? Or do you agree that this system was set up to basically give players the illusion that they would get him and instead they're pretty far off? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.